Headed home, I dug her out, then I made her one of my aces. Marijuana fragrance, this tree here is outrageous. Want me to play in your city? Send an email to my agent.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we are back for episode 3 of the Oakland Raiders owner mode here on Madden NFL 25, and the new week 1 rosters are out with all the final cuts, all the number changes, all that good stuff. So, we're here to pretty much restart up our Raiders owner mode, I should say. Basically just going to be recreating it, and in this episode we're going to simulate through the preseason, go through all of our cuts, all of our signings, as we do make a couple signings, and we do also make one trade, which we will show you. It's not a Darren McFadden trade, which I've talked about before. We will be trying to trade, but anyway, I import my game face here. I just kind of did this in a hurry, and it is not really the best game face, as you will see shortly. It's actually really funny, and I'm going to keep it because it's really, really funny. But either way, choosing the Raiders as usual, or not as usual, but as obvious, because that is the series. And just check out this little, once this loads up right here, check, look at that sexy face right there. That is just phenomenal. That is amazing. It's just phenomenal. It's the perfect word to describe it. Anyway, so yeah, just gonna restart this up right here, and we got the new rosters and everything. So the reason I just wanted the new rosters is because I wanted the final cuts, and it was missing a lot of key players that I think could make big impacts on the games this year, especially for the Patriots. It didn't have Kenbrell Tompkins or Zach Sudfeld, and those are two guys that I expect to contribute to the Patriots offense this season. So I was not going to start it without these rosters, and now that we got them, it's time to start this thing back up. So we're going through our merchandise and stuff right here. You're just going to go through this, and then we're going to go through all the cuts and all the signings, and I guess I'll talk about those when we get to them. But for now, I am going to have another Raiders video out later today. It is going to be week 1 against the Indianapolis Colts, so do not fret for those who are looking for gameplay. We will have some gameplay out later today. This video is probably going to go up around 1 o'clock maybe, so expect some Raiders gameplay. I don't know, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that. But anyway, so you can see here, we're just adjusting some prices and stuff. I think I lowered all of these like shirt prices and stuff by $2 each. But that's not really a big deal. I just figured I'd show you guys this in case you guys don't own the game and you want to check out some of this stuff. But either way, Oakland Raiders, I talked about it before. My plan is to trade Darren McFadden, try to get an extra first-round pick, and go for a lot of rookies in this upcoming draft. I want to stockpile all draft picks, and I am going to be using some draft classes from Operation Sports instead of ones straight from NCAA 14, because the ones that I did use, and they will be in the link in the description, there will be a link to them in the description, are going to have they're going to have some more, like, I guess, I want to say it's more realistic, but most of the time, if you just do it on your own, guys like Johnny Manziel and Jadeveon Clowney and guys like that who are going to be juniors heading into next year, or should I say redshirt juniors or just straight up seniors who have not graduated yet, actually usually do not come out. They usually stay in the game. But the draft classes did force a lot of those guys like Jadeveon Clowney and Johnny Manziel into the 2014 draft class, as it is more than likely that is the draft class they will be entering. So anyway, the 2014 draft is really the one we're going to be looking for. The only thing that I don't like about it is I don't think it forced some of the guys for like the 2015 draft. Like I expect Todd Gurley to come out in the 2015 draft, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. We'll just deal with it. It's much better than just grabbing them straight from NCAA. So if you guys want to use those, there are instructions on how to get the draft classes from your computer to your PS3 on the Operation Sports page. So anyway, here we're signing Hayden Smith right here. He is a second-year tight end, I guess first-year tight end. He actually went undrafted. He's weird. He didn't have a college. He was 28 years old, but looked really good. He had good catching ratings. We also signed Kenny Phillips, as I think you already saw there. We're going to cut Tyler Wilson, who was recently cut in real life, in favor of Matt McGloin, who is actually not in this game, but that's okay. We're also going to go through here and look at another player to potentially cut. Go to our low overalls, and I know we have a lot of tight ends, so we cut John Kondo. And then here we go. We got some more cuts in further week of cuts. We have 5 tight ends, so we do not need that many. So we're looking at some of our tight ends. We're going to release Jaron Mastrud, and let's see who else. I'm looking at David Osbury's potential cut candidate, and I'm going to cut him. He's a little bit older than Riviera, so we're going to keep and hold on to the younger guy. That's usually what happens in the NFL these days. So we signed Barry Richardson, so we're going to cut Willie Smith, and that will free up some more cap room as usual. And more importantly, we're going to close down the roster. We got to get it down to 53 guys. We'll probably even go a little bit lower than that, just to free up the potential to sign some guys who might have been cut by other teams. And you'll see that's actually exactly what we're going to do. But we're going to cut Andre Garrod. Don't really need 2 centers, especially when one of them is 34 years old and not that good. So we're also going to cut Marshall McFadden, no relation to Derek McFadden, I do believe. Did not need that many middle linebackers. We're also going to cut Shimidi Chekwa because I don't believe in carrying 6 defensive backs or 6 cornerbacks. We're going to stick with 5. Going through, we don't need 3 free safeties, so we're going to cut Usama Young, as we did sign Kenny Phillips earlier in the preseason. And you can see here we're going through our defensive line right here. I'm looking at left ends, and yeah, maybe we could use one of these guys, but Jason Hunter is a little bit old, 30 years old, and he's really not that good. I feel like I should just sign someone else. So we're looking through, and we got B.J. Raji right here. He was cut by the Green Bay Packers. He's only 70 overall, but he's an 85 overall defensive tackle, which is where we're going to start him. And we're looking over here. We're going to sign Jermaine Cunningham. He's really not that good, but I love Jermaine Cunningham. I know he's not really not that good, but I liked him when he was on the Patriots, and figure why not. So we're also going to trade Rashad Jennings. I don't really feel like I need him as a backup running back. And we're going to get a 4th-round draft pick from the Denver Broncos, trading interdivision. Yes, really not recommended, but I'll take the 4th-round draft pick. We just didn't need Rashad Jennings, and I figured why not get the extra picks. But here we go, importing our draft class right here. We're going to grab it. I have the next 3 draft classes already saved, DD 2014, 15, and 16. So we're going to import the 2014 draft class in preparation for the coming off season, in which hopefully we can draft some big name guys. I'd love to get like a Jadeveon Clowney or Teddy Bridgewater or something like that. So we'll see. We're also going to go through and check out some of these sliders right here. So I'm going to be using for the first week of the regular season, I'm going to be using my sliders that I came up with personally. And for week 2, I'm going to be trying out Blue Ninja's Madden 25 sliders, as I've heard a lot of good recommendations about those. And then in week 3, we'll pretty much just decide whatever ones I liked better, and we'll roll with those for the time being. So here are my sliders right here. They're kind of a work in progress. I like them as they are right now for the most part, but you could definitely... they're definitely a work in progress. The penalties I ripped off of Blue Ninja's sliders, as well as the auto subs. Now, this is a unique thing that he suggested. Put the fatigue up to, I believe it was 65, and then put all your subs at 1 out and 1 in. And it's interesting. So we're going to see how this goes. If I don't like it, then we'll just try to find some other substitution sliders. But either way, we are ready to move on to week 1. So I hope you guys are as pumped as I am for this upcoming season, for this upcoming series. I'm so pumped. I'm finally just so ready to get started. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Just out. Peace.